Yeah, so I was just experimenting with the keto diet, which was kind of the buzzword. I think everybody was all excited about doing that. And so I bought some books and I was reading about it and trying to figure out what in the world I would possibly eat to get me in ketosis every day. And I was about just tipped the scales at a light and dainty little 300 pounds plus after going to school for several years and really kind of feeling the effects of, just being overweight, not having any motivation, being depressed. And I was really suffering with an inflammatory condition called gout. And I was pretty miserable for a while.
Really?
So I hooked in. A friend came over and she said, "Why would you eat what you can drink?" And I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." And she said, "Don't eat it, drink it." And so...
And you started drinking Keto OS about
about the middle of January last year.
Okay.
So...
And then you were 300 some odd pounds, and then...
About 305 pounds. Don't write that down. That's not important.
What? Yeah, weight's just...
Yeah.
It's a horrible indicator of health.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you're like 300 some odd pounds, and then what happened after you started taking it?
After I got a 5-day experience pack from a friend and I started to drink it, and I knew right away it was what my body wanted. Immediately, the appetite cravings I was having went away. It seemed like the afternoon, energy lag was gone. I wasn't reaching for 5-hour energies and drinking all this, rock stars and Red Bulls. And
did you sleep a lot?
I slept and I had sleep apnea, so I every night it was kind of the miserable life of putting a vacuum cleaner on your head. If any of you have that experience, that's a wonderful way to live life, to turn a shop vac on and try to sleep through the noise. But so anyhow, went on it, and within just a couple of weeks, noticed some big changes in my life. My pants started getting looser. My energy levels came up, and I started to track, kind of simple things in my life, blood sugars, and started to just track, how much energy drinks I was drinking. And the fact that I hadn't seen a Diet Coke can kicking around my office for a while was a little strange to me, since they were, coming in by the truckload.
And you're a health practitioner, right?
I'm a health practitioner, so I shouldn't be drinking any of that, right?
Yeah, but it was hard, like the addiction was
health
there.
Practitioners, the key to being a good health practitioner is you never put it out in front of the patients. You stick it in the room behind the patients. You tell them what not to do, so you can go around the corner and do it yourself. That's the way it all works, isn't it?
But then you started drinking the ketones, and then you just no more sugar cravings, and now what?
Yeah,
like your cholesterol, like everything just better.
So I started tracking this, and I wanted to wait 3 months, because most people need about a 3-month experience to see transition, to kind of see what we call a biological cycle, 3 months. So I went 3 months, went back, checked my blood sugar for the first time, and I don't know how long it was below what they call pre-diabetic levels. My blood pressure was down, my energy was up, the inflammation was gone in my fingers, and somewhere in the process of that, I started breathing while I was sleeping. And,
imagine that.
And you lose a little weight, and you start to get good energy in your body, and all of a sudden I was able to take that vacuum cleaner off. And so I set that vacuum cleaner in by the broom, in our broom closet, because that's really where those machines ought to go. And it's just been smooth sailing since there.
Yeah, we're not making any medical claims, but there are some pretty strange coincidences that start happening when you start drinking ketones. It's pretty cool.
I just tell people it's the worst accident I've ever had is running into ketones. It did more to me in one possible impact than anything else in my life. And for those of you out there looking for a reason to try it, if you use my experience, or one of these guys that'll probably share on here, and you ought to at least give it a chance.
Yeah, the science behind it's really amazing, and he'd talk about it for hours and hours about it. But anyway, just thought we'd share the experience. It's happening all over. Jump on the bandwagon. We're looking to help some people. So
hey, we'll see ya.
Yeah, bye-bye.